You ever been working on the grill, cooking some food, and you don't know where to put your grilling utensils so they don't fall on the ground and get all messy? Or maybe your beer and wine glass is over here, and it's not a convenient spot, and you don't want that to fall on the ground and lose that. We gotta fix this mess. That's better. All right, if you didn't catch my video that I just did recently, yesterday while working in the garage, I got bit by the angle grinder. I've got 5 stitches in my, my left palm here. Gonna finish up the project I'm working on. It's going to be a barbecue grill utensil hanger, but today I'm gonna use a Sawzall and see if that works better. That looks like a bunch of danger right there. Nice. So this is actually going to be the shelf that'll sit, and I'm going to cut out wine glass inserts so people can rest their wine glass and grill and chill. All the wood I'm using for this project is reclaimed pallet wood. Seems to be the latest fad that I'm getting into here. Junky old scrap. Groove here, and then I'll route it out, make it look fancy. This cross-cut sled that I built up, saw a lot of plans online for it. Probably the best thing I ever made. I don't know how often I use my miter saw anymore. This works out like a charm. Okay, it's that joyous and wonderful time. We're gonna do some sanding. I'm torn between cleaning up the railroad spikes or leaving them with the patina and the rust on them. Actually, I think I'm just leaning towards leaving them just like that. Shower curtain time, AKA let's paint. All right, folks, so I've got the pieces that I'm going to put together for this project all painted up. At this point, it's a base coat of whitewash that I'm putting on it. I'm going to do a design on it, some text, and I don't have a vinyl cutter. I don't plan on buying one at this point, so I use a method that I've used in the past on a variety of different projects. It's basically just using a laser printer, and then you're going to take that, you're going to print your text in reverse, and you're going to use this Modge podge on it. It's available at hobby and craft stores. It works out real well. You coat that onto the laser printed reversed image, put that down on your project, and then make sure it's laid down really well. Let it sit overnight, come back with some water, and wipe the paper away, and the ink stays on the project. It works out real well. It's real cheap too. So with this is my text, printed again on a laser printed. It's printed in reverse. It's gonna get laid down on the project, and then I'm going to put the Modge podge on it after I get it all lined up the way I want it to. With this, you wanna cut kind of as much of the paper away as you can. You don't have to get too fancy with getting it right up to the ink, but it'll certainly save you a little bit of time in the long run. If you haven't seen it, I used this on the noodle board that I made recently. Go ahead and take a look for that video. It turned out pretty well. My wife's pretty happy with it. With this, you just want to make sure that you're getting a good amount of the Modge Podge on it. I use just a foam brush, and it works out pretty well. Just a good coating on the paper. Make sure you get it nice and even, get it everywhere. More is probably a little bit better than not getting enough. Certainly you don't necessarily want to overdo it though. Just want it to be a little bit cloudy. And they're done. Just want to rub it, get any bubbles out. Make sure it's nice and flat. Okay, so it's been 24 hours, or roughly 24 hours, not exactly. And basically I'm gonna take the paper off by using just water and a rag. I'm gonna soak the rag, and I use just warm water. It doesn't have to be any particular temperature that I'm aware of. And you're rubbing it, and you're looking for the ink to show through like it's starting to right now. You can see. Starting to show through. And you just wet the paper until it's all the way through, and then you're going to rub the paper off. The trick is to rub it just hard enough to get the paper off, but not too hard to take the ink off. So that's what we have. Not too bad. All right, my friends, as you can see, it's not a very difficult project to make, other than the old railroad spike incident. It turned out pretty well. I like it. If you like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really helps my channel out. More people will be able to see the video and hopefully get some value out of it. Other than that, I want you to know one thing. Your couch sucks. It's time for you to get up, get on, get outside and do something epic, like build a barbecue utensil holder. See ya.